Hey guys, it's Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am experimenting again. So, a few days ago, one of my friends at work surprised me with, I gotta walk to the kitchen, one sec. You can tell I'm really prepared. Gave me bag of tapioca pearls. Because one of the things I've been craving for oh my god, the light, I gotta go somewhere else. One of the things I've been craving a lot is boba. And today, it's boba time. I am making boba for the first time, not just regular plain milk tea boba. I'm combining my favorite tea. I'm doing like a chai boba. But my idea is, and I got this idea from the channel Honeysuckle, which I'll have the link to the video down below of this boba idea. So the video I found, she made like 5 different boba recipes. One of the things she did was a matcha boba with a like cream cheese style foam on the top. I'm using that cream cheese foam, but instead of using the matcha, even though I do love matcha, I am using this tea, which is a chai spice tea. This lighting is not going to be good today, and I am so sorry about that. But yep, today I'm making boba for the first time. I'm glad the boba package comes with instructions on how to do it. And yeah, fingers crossed, which I did not do a good job crossing my fingers. But, you know, fingers crossed that it turns out good. I'm going to take you along this journey. Let's get started. So right now I have 2 cups of water trying to boil. I'm just doing 1 serving because, well, I don't think anyone else in my family drinks boba. And I've been the only one that's craving it, so I think 1 serving should be enough. And you can see, it looks like it should be done pretty quick. And yeah, so I got 2 cups of water in here, like the package states. I'm waiting for this thing to heat up. The weirdest thing happened today we had a lot of rain last night, which is, you know, okay, I guess it's better than snow. But, yeah, no, the weirdest thing was, it stopped raining, then all of a sudden the power shuts off at like 6:30 in the morning. Keep in mind, I was up at 5, because I'm an early bird. And next thing you know, it shuts off and just turns back on. So, yeah, my water's getting ready to boil, so I'm going to go measure out a 1/4 cup of tapioca pearls. I'll be right back and I'll measure it. Got my boba pearls measured. It may be up to a little bit of the 1/2 cup margin, but you know, if there's a little extra, I will gladly have it. Next step is, once you measure your pearls, you, okay, hold on, slowly drop them in, so I can't just dump them all in apparently. So I'm just gonna, you know, give it a little shimmy. I am so excited for this. I've been craving boba. Okay, they all went out. Next step is stir it. I need a spoon. And then, once they float to the top, I gotta cover it, which I should have gotten a lid. Which, you know what? I'm learning. Thankfully, with this little Lazy Susan. Why did I just call it that? I don't know. Make sure this fits. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so now while it's cooking away, I will keep an eye on it. Because sometimes what the stove likes to do, if this water gets too hot, and if it's like maybe, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. But a couple times, like, say I'm cooking something on the stove and I'm not paying attention, like, sometimes the food or whatever I'm making will overflow. And yeah, that's not a good thing for anybody. Let me turn down the heat a little bit. And as you can see, they are floating. Most of them, I think. Let me see. Those light can be hard to tell. Okay, we got that. Now, we'll get our tea ready so I can actually cool. Once they float to the top, turn the heat to medium, time in 5 minutes for a chewy boba or 10 minutes for a soft texture. We'll go with 7. Cover it up. And, yep, see you in 5 minutes. Hey guys, it's Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am experimenting again. So, a few days ago, one of my friends at work surprised me with, I gotta walk to the kitchen, one sec. You can tell I'm really prepared. Gave me bag of tapioca pearls. Because one of the things I've been craving for oh my god, the light, I gotta go somewhere else. one of the things I've been craving a lot is boba. And today, it's boba time. I am making boba for the first time, not just regular plain milk tea boba. I'm combining my favorite tea. I'm doing like a chai boba. But my idea is, and I got this idea from the channel Honeysuckle, which I'll have the link to the video down below of this boba idea. So the video I found, she made like 5 different boba recipes. One of the things she did was a matcha boba with a like cream cheese style foam on the top. I'm using that cream cheese foam, but instead of using the matcha, even though I do love matcha, I am using this tea, which is a chai spice tea. This lighting is not going to be good today, and I am so sorry about that. But yep, today I'm making boba for the first time. I'm glad the boba package comes with instructions on how to do it. And yeah, fingers crossed, which I did not do a good job crossing my fingers, but you know, fingers crossed that it turns out good. I'm going to take you along this journey. Let's get started. So right now I have 2 cups of water trying to boil. I'm just doing 1 serving because, well, I don't think anyone else in my family drinks boba, and I've been the only one that's craving it, so I think 1 serving should be enough. And you can see, it looks like it should be done pretty quick. And yeah, so I got 2 cups of water in here, like the package states. I'm waiting for this thing to heat up. The weirdest thing happened today we had a lot of rain last night, which is, you know, okay, I guess it's better than snow. But yeah, no, the weirdest thing was it stopped raining, then all of a sudden the power shuts off at like 6:30 in the morning. Keep in mind I was up at 5 because I'm an early bird. And next thing you know, it shuts off and just turns back on. So yeah, my water's getting ready to boil, so I'm going to go measure out a 1/4 cup of tapioca pearls. I'll be right back and I'll measure it. Got my boba pearls measured. It may be up to a little bit of a 1/2 cup margin, but you know, if there's a little extra, I will gladly have it. Next step is, once you measure your pearls, okay, hold on. Slowly drop them in, so I can't just dump them all in, apparently. So I'm just gonna, you know, give it a little shimmy. I am so excited for this. I've been craving boba. Okay, they all went out. Next step is stir it. I need a spoon. And then, once they float to the top, I gotta cover it, which I should have gotten a lid. Which, you know what? I'm learning. Thankfully, with this little Lazy Susan. Why did I just call it that? I don't know. Make sure this fits. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so now while it's cooking away, I will keep an eye on it. Because sometimes what the stove likes to do, if this water gets too hot, and if it's like maybe, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. But a couple times, like, say I'm cooking something on the stove and I'm not paying attention to, like, sometimes the food or whatever I'm making will overflow. And yeah, that's not a good thing for anybody. Let me turn down the heat a little bit. And as you can see, they are floating. Most of them, I think. Let me see. Looks like it can be hard to tell. Okay, we got that. Now, we'll get our tea ready so I can actually cool. Once they float to the top, turn the heat to medium. Time in 5 minutes for a chewy boba or 10 minutes for a soft texture. We'll go with 7. Cover it up. And, yep, see you in 5 minutes. So I have a feeling you guys are going to ask, like, where I got this shirt. Well, story time, a few weeks ago, okay, I take that back, about a month or 2 ago, maybe, on my second Instagram account, Foodies Unite 223, which, if you're not following that Instagram account, what are you doing? If you're a food lover, or you love seeing ideas for recipes, whatever, go follow that page. Also, some of the recipes I've made on my channel, I'm trying to multitask, so anyway, there was this company that messaged me, Food for Shirts, I believe it's called. And they said they noticed I was a food lover page, and next thing you know, they're like, would you be interested in buying some of our shirts? Now, I was a little skeptical at first, because, well, knowing me, I'd be like, is this a scam? I don't want to get ripped off. And yeah, that wouldn't be a good thing for anybody. So, long story short, I did do some research, because that's the smart thing to do. If you're going to buy something from a company, do some research first before you actually do it. So I did the research, and it turns out they were legit. It's a local business here in the States. Not a big business, but something small. Did I turn my heat off? Whoopsies. Okay, that was awkward. Anyway, so local business, which we should be supporting the local businesses during this time, small businesses, whatever. So I figured this company's legit, and they gave me my own little promo code, discount code, and I was more like, I'll be happy to do it. And plus, what up t-shirt wrap friends? Oh my god, I am nothing like Lily Singh from the Superwoman channel, because she does that sometimes. She'll like point to her shirt, and I'll be like, what up t-shirt wrap friends? I am such a dork. Anyway, but yeah, so I got 3 different shirts. I had the boba shirt. I have one that says, cheese is my love language, which they're not wrong, because I love cheese. And then the other one's not black, but it's a mint green, and it says tough cookie. It is one of the cutest shirts I have. One day I'll wear it for this video. One day. Same with the cheese is my love language. But thankfully I had this in my closet, because, well, I figured it'd be perfect. Anyway, enough story time. But I will have a link to the website down below. So, I am getting ready to brew my little chai tea bags. According to the package, if you want iced tea, which I am doing this ice because I don't think hot boba would be that great. I mean, who knows? Maybe I just never heard of it. Anyway, it says for iced tea, double the tea bag. So technically this is an iced tea drink, a milk tea. So I'm going to use 2 chai spice. And for those of you who don't know what chai spice is, here, I'm going to put my phone down for a sec so I can actually see what I'm doing and use my hands. For those of you who don't know what chai is or have never had it, try it. It's like, oh my god, that smells so good. Anyway, chai is like a spiced tea, if you will. It's with like cinnamon and what's in this? I know cinnamon's one of them. It has cinnamon, black tea, ginger, allspice, and cardamom. All great spices, if you will. So all I gotta do is, oh my god, I am doing a horrible job. I open the tea bags. One sec. You can tell this is a professional cooking show. Really, it's not. I'm just kind of going with the flow. So, yeah. 2 tea bags still look like this. Oh my god. 2 tea bags, and the smell of chai is just so addicting. It's like warm and has that spice value. Anyway, no K-cup this time. Using the tea bags, just get some hot water in here. I'll put on, I am adding some milk to this. I'm going to put it on the middle setting. And now, let's let it drip. After it stops making that noise. But in the meantime, let's see how our boba's doing. Now, boba, it'll look like these small pearls. But now, I'm checking it. As you can see, it is doubled in size. Which is awesome. Like, look at that, guys. I think we're okay. It's definitely doubled. Which, by the way, if you're ever drinking boba, thankfully we have boba straws. Like this little slanted point on the bottom, the big straw on the top. That way we can get the extra pearls into the straw. Anyway, we're going to turn this off. I'm going to drain this, and I will be back. I got my little strainer here. Got my boba. When you're straining something, please be careful because this water is going to be super hot. Anyway, let's drain this bad boy. And then you don't want to just have plain tapioca pearls in your drink because there's no flavor to them really. So what I'm going to do is make a simple syrup. And for those of you who don't know what a simple syrup is, equal parts sugar and then water. Anyway, this is what they look like. They look so... Focus! Chels, don't spill them either. Anyway, I'll dump in the bowl to make it easier. Boop. I don't need you anymore. So, here... let me turn the camera, make it easier. So here are my tapioca pearls. They have, as you can see, like I said, doubled in size. Very happy about that, so this is a good sign. I cooked it for about 7 minutes, so I have like a half and half texture. It says you want a chewy texture, go for 5. A very soft texture, go for 10. I figure 7 will be good enough for an in-between. We'll see. Anyway, for the simple syrup, we're going to do equal parts sugar, equal parts water. I don't need a lot of simple syrup. So what I'm going to do, measure maybe a 1/4 cup of water with a 1/4 cup of sugar. I will be back. Got my water in here. Now I'm going to add some sugar. I don't know why I put the cup in here. That's just a sign of me not thinking. So I'm doing about a 1/4 cup of each. And then if you want, you can always flavor your simple syrup as well. That's up to you. I'm probably going to keep mine plain. Maybe add some vanilla towards the end. Just add a little, make it like a vanilla cheesecake chai drink. Anyway, I got some sugar in here. One thing you want to do, make sure you stir your sugar or else it's going to burn. And burnt sugar does not taste good, honestly. You want to mix it until the sugar dissolves. You want to keep an eye on it so you don't burn it. I'm probably going to add some, like I said, I'm probably going to add some vanilla towards the end. You don't have to. But just add like vanilla chai drink. You want to make sure you stir all that sugar so you don't burn it. And then what we're going to do is soak our pearls in it. Because again, tapioca, boba pearls, they really don't have any flavor to them. So you want to soak them in something. You want to, if you want, it doesn't, how do I say this? They're kind of like absorb what you're mixing it with. I might want to turn the heat down just a tad. Because it's starting to boil. Then we'll lower it down. Keep an eye on you. And for now, I'm going to grab some vanilla. Maybe. Here's my vanilla extract from McCormick. Great company. And yeah, I think they're so far in good shape. So, whoop whoop. So now, you want like a syrupy consistency, which is not quite there yet. So you just sugar water. It will get there. Just keep an eye on it, or else you're going to burn it, and then you're going to have bitter sugar in the end. Also, when you're working with sugar and heat, try to be as careful as you can. When I was in college, I've seen people, we made a cream puff tower at one point, also known as croquembouche. And, you know, the cream puff tower with, like, the spun sugar around it. That was a lot of fun, but hot sugar, that stuff burns. I've seen people on cooking competitions burn themselves. I've seen some kids in my class wow, I can't talk. Some kids in my class burn themselves because that stuff can get hot because it sticks really bad on your skin. So either way, unless you guys are going to end up burning yourself and suffering from 3rd-degree burns with sugar, be as careful as you can. Wear an oven mitt if you can. This shouldn't be too bad because, well, this is like a rubber grip. I don't know why I'm squeezing that. Anyway, let's give this a stir. Make sure all the sugar's melting. We should be okay. Thankfully, this doesn't require a lot of dishes. So, whoop whoop. Keep an eye on you. And, yep, I also got my chai ready. It should be good almost. And it smells so good. I'm going to leave it go a little longer. Just because, well, I want it to be a strong chai flavor. I'm also adding milk to it, so I don't want the milk to kind of like cancel it out. But that's just me. It does say 3 to 5 minutes, but since I'm doubling the amount of tea bags, so I'm just going to go with maybe a couple extra minutes. I'm keeping an eye on this. I don't know why I turned the heat off. Again, with my food show, Foodies Unite, as I call it, sometimes things don't go according to plan. I am learning alongside you guys. I got this back from my friend Nick, and I'm really happy. So I'm going to make sure I mention my friend Nick. Nick is very sweet, a little wacky at my job, but a good kind of wacky. So I believe he has a YouTube channel as well, so go follow that channel. I'll try to have that account name down below. And who knows, maybe you'll see a video with us in the future. Okay, this should be okay. Let's see. It's definitely thickened up a little bit, so I think I'm going to turn the heat off and let that cool. And now I'm going to let that cool. Get rid of these tea bags soon. That smells so good. I'm also going to add some vanilla. Can I open this one-handed? Nope. Okay. Let's put you like that. And open you up. We're just going to add a splash. Just for a little flavor. And plus make it a vanilla. But that was a little too much. I mean, granted, if you like a strong vanilla flavor, you could just dump some in. Plus, it'll probably cook out the alcohol in the vanilla. Because vanilla extract does have alcohol in it, but it's not like alcohol that you're going to get drunk off of. But as you can see, I actually dumped in a little too much. That is totally fine, though. You know? I like a strong vanilla taste. But if you want to be exact with your measurements, probably go with like a teaspoon or so, or whatever you're liking. Anyway, we got our syrup. We're going to pour that over again. Fingers crossed that I don't burn myself. And now we're just going to let those sit and soak up. And then later, I got a sink of dishes to do. Woohoo! Get rid of you. I don't think I need you. And now we're going to stir this up. Make sure... these feel really cool. It's so squishy. I don't know if squishy is a good word to use. But they're really like... Okay, fine. Oh, yeah, I'll use the word squishy. And we got our pearls soaking. I probably should have let the syrup cook a little longer. But you know what? That is okay. Whatever I don't use, I can just dump out. Because I know I didn't make a lot. There's no really any sense for me to, you know, keep it. I mean, it's only like a quarter cup of each. I should have let this cook a little more. But you know what? I'm learning. Anyway, back to the tea. So I'm going to get rid of these tea bags. And I will be back. Okay, so I brought my mixer down. My stuff is cooling over there. Probably not going to be super cool when I'm done with this. But, you know, I'll add some ice. This is a chilled ice drink. Anyway, I did mention a cream cheese foam, which apparently is a huge trend. I never heard of cheese foam until this channel I found, Honeysuckle by Dzung. She is a YouTuber. She just came out with a cookbook recently. I was looking up ideas for a boba video, and I'm like, how will I do this? And I found this video, and she made boba 5 different ways. And I'm like, okay, yep, you earned a subscriber. So go follow that channel. It's amazing. I will have a link down below. Anyway, I'm using the whisk attachment. And her recipe, she's making like a sweet cream cheese foam. If I can, there we go. Hers calls for 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, which I have here, softening. 1/4 cup of cream. I'm gonna get some sugar. Gotta sweeten it up. Although there are people that do the salted cheese foam on top, but I want to make it a little on the sweeter side. If you want to go salty, if you're a salty guy or gal, go for it. I never heard anyone say salty guy or gal, but who knows, I might be the first. Anyway, I'm going to open this up, measure 2 tablespoons of... Wow, I can't talk today. I'm just so excited. So put this down. And got my cream cheese. Almost. That's on the bread. Got my cream cheese. I am a mess today. I will be back. Okay, so I got the cream cheese open. Got my knife, which be careful when using this. If you guys are not used to using a knife, which is expected because I'm not the best at a knife either. And I probably should not be doing this with one hand only. But you know what? As long as you're careful, just be smart when you're using a knife. Anyway, I got 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, which I gotta put my phone down again in a sec. About 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, ready to go. And then pop them in. That was just me banging on the mixer. Put you back. And then, since my measuring cup is in the sink, I'm going to measure a 1/4 cup about of heavy cream. And yeah, it's kind of like a whipped cream, but then you got to thin it out with some milk because you want to be able to mix it into your drink. At least this is what the video says. So I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup. I put my measuring cup in the sink. I don't feel like getting the other one, so I'm just going to use this and eyeball it. If I can open it, that'd be great. Again, with this show, I'm not like a super professional YouTuber. I mean, I'm recording on my phone. I just got whipped cream on my arm. That's okay. Nothing a little towel can't fix. Anyway, back to the conversation. I'm not a big YouTuber, which I would love to be one day. I would love to see my job. But I am not a YouTuber that's going to just be super professional. My videos, I try to be down to earth as I can. I try to be very, you know, like positive influence sort of person. So, yeah, with these videos, I kind of just go with the flow, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna do maybe a tablespoon of sugar. If I can find my tablespoon. And that's my word. So this, I have a half tablespoon right here, which you can't see. I'm gonna use 2 of these. I don't know if that's correct measuring. It might be a little on the sweeter side, but you know, whatever. So the cream cheese should be soft enough to mix in with the cream. And then we're gonna do 2 of these, level it off. You want it sweeter? Go for it. Me, I want it sweet, but not overwhelming. I still want to taste that cream cheese. And the foam. I don't know what I'm doing. I almost put sugar in the fridge. And now, back to the camera. Yikes, I just knocked something over. Okay, one thing you gotta do, lock your mixer into place. And we'll start low. This is gonna mix up and get really creamy, like a whipped cream. And then once it starts, like mixing, I will be back. But yeah, it's gonna look like this. You can probably whip it up a little more. No cream cheese is gonna, you know, explode. There's not a lot of cream in here either. This should be enough for 1 drink. If I have some left over, I can make some tomorrow. So as you can see, it kind of has like that stiff peak. I should probably taste it. Make sure it's sweet enough for my liking and how I want to envision this drink. You want like a cheesecake flavor from the lady from Dzung, from what she told me. Well, her viewers. That is surprisingly really good. But as you can see, it's a little on the thicker side, which is expected because you're whipping cream. So what you're going to do is add a little bit of milk at a time. Don't go crazy. Don't just dump a half cup of milk in here or else you're going to end up with soup. Just a little bit to thin it out. You want it loose, not loose, that's the wrong term. You want it like, you know, a little runny, but you want it to be, you know, you want to be able to mix it is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do is add some milk, which I'm glad I got more milk today because we needed it. Especially because my little brother loves drinking milk with the cereal. And I'll beep. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit, and I'm going to mix this by hand then. I'm going to eyeball it. Let's start with, like, maybe that. I'm going to put this back for now so the milk doesn't go sour. It shouldn't go sour. But, you know, just for safety reasons. Anyway, I'm going to grab my spatula. Nah. Man, no, a spatula will work better. Got my blue spatula, and we're just going to mix this up. Loosen it up. You want it nice and foamy, sort of. Might add a little too much, but that is totally okay. Yeah. Actually, it's not too bad, actually. I definitely add a little too much, but that's cool. You want like a foamy texture. It is definitely on the looser side. Next time, I should probably just measure the milk. Maybe like a tablespoon or a teaspoon to start with. But it depends how loose you want it. Me? This might be okay for some people. We'll see. Yeah, there's still some cream cheese chunks in here, but that is totally fine. Actually, now that I mix it, it's actually kind of decent. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side and get some dishes washed. I got my cup, this cute little mason jar cup. The first step, get some boba on the bottom. As you can see, we got this lovely boba mixture. Kinda, you can see it, but you know, I don't want to spill it. I am just gonna pour some in. With some of the syrup, or I should say some of the sugar liquid. I'm probably gonna use all this boba because, well, I don't want it to go to waste. And they say they don't recommend storing the boba in the fridge. And plus, I like a lot of boba. So I'm gonna carefully spoon this in. Fingers crossed I don't make a mess, which actually I didn't do too bad today, making a mess. So just spoon your boba in. I have a couple pearls left, but that's totally fine. I'm going to dump some of the syrup out. I don't think I need a lot of it because the chai has a nice flavor to it. I don't need a lot of it. I just want all the boba. Give it to me. And then just carefully. You want your drink a little sweeter? Add more boba. No, wow. More syrup. Or in this case, sugar liquid. I don't think I need the rest of this. I don't want my cup to be too full of boba. But you know, I gotta dump some of this out. Just a tad. But yeah, if you ever want to make these pearls, you can always find them on Amazon. Like I said, my friend gave these to me, which I was so happy. Anyway, we've got our pearls in there. Let me clean up a little bit because I spilled some. Which, hey, sometimes the kitchen, you got to make a mess. I think I added a little too much boba. Let's just dump some of the syrup out. Should be sweet enough, I hope. Just a tad. It tastes really good. Okay, so now our chai. I'm just going to dump the whole thing. That should be good. Let me clean up. Remember, also, if you're making a mess in the kitchen, clean as you go. Don't wait until you're done. Because, well, then it's just going to be a disaster and you're going to have a huge mess to clean up and then you're going to be stressing out. Okay, next, milk. Milk, it's kind of optional if you want a clear tea. Don't add it. But I want to make it as like, look at that. That is beautiful. Oh my God. Put you back. That should be enough. Just do it to your liking. If you want a clear tea or you want a milk tea like this right here. And look, you can see the pearls better. I am so excited. Oh my God. Anyway, next, grab another spoon, which I know I'm going to have to wash a couple more dishes, but that's fine. As long as I have my boba, I am okay. We got our cream cheese foam. And then we're just, see, as you can see, it's a little on the looser side. I probably should have added ice to this first. I feel like an idiot not doing that. I'm going to go add some ice. Thank God for ice cube trays in the house. One. And, yeah, I should have added the ice first. That's alright. I'll live. And that's too much. Oh my God. Where's my straw? There it is. Got a reusable boba straw. Put you in. Sip you out. That's good. I love chai. It's perfectly on the sweeter. It's definitely a little sweeter. But you know what? That is okay. I'm going to add a little more ice. Because ice, if you want a cold boba, I mean, granted, I don't know how hot boba would be. Maybe I should use a bigger cup. That's cool. 3 ice cubes should be plenty, depending on the size of your cup. Now we got that. Let's add the rest of the foam. Anyway, have you guys ever tried making boba at home? My brother's friend once made it. One of his friends, who I used to sit with on the bus when we were kids. Ah! Yikes. Well, I kind of gave you a taste test already. Because I had to drink some of the tea out of here. I got a boba pearl, which is very chewy. A little on the chewier side, but it's a little soft as well. Because I did cook it for like the in-between time of 5 to 10 minutes. But you know what? It's all on your preference. I'm going to go crazy with this foam because it looks so pretty. And it'll add some fun, you know, flavor. Give it like a chai cheesecake feel. But the actual tea part is really good, in my opinion. If you like chai, I'm sure you can use any other tea for this, but chai, I don't know what made me think of chai and cheesecake. Oh, now I remember. I was on Pinterest one day, and I'm like, what can I do for boba? And then I thought something like, is chai cheesecake a thing? Because I love chai lattes, and I love my chai, wow, my cheesecake. I'm like, chai cheesecake is apparently a recipe on Pinterest that many people have tried, and it sounds really good. So I'm like, I'm going to try to combine this into a drink. And I have successfully done that for the most part. It looks awesome. Let me go take some pictures, and I'll give you the final verdict. Okay, so I got my phone sitting on top of the microwave, which might not be the smartest choice. But you know what? Like I said, I go with the flow. Oh my God, the sunlight. Anyway, here is my boba. I am so excited to drink this. You got the foam on the top. You got the tea. Stir you up just a little bit. You want to be able to mix your stuff into your... You want to sure you can mix a little bit of the foam into your drink. Mine's kind of overflowing. That's probably my bad. I probably should have done a smaller amount of tea, but it's cool. And I got the boba on the bottom. I should have done less boba, but you know, proper measuring, right? Also, be careful drinking boba because sometimes the pearls can come up and it can be a choking hazard. I've almost choked on boba when I first tried it, but you know what? It's worth it. For my first time making boba, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you got the pearls that are perfectly, like, you know, soft, but a little on the chewier side. Again, just be careful swallowing them because they are a choking hazard if you're not careful. You got the spice from the chai tea, and then you got this cream cheese foam on top, which is like a chai cheesecake drink almost, and it's so good. I got some pearls in my mouth. Anyway, I hope you guys give this a try. Again, I'm gonna have to ask my friend where he got these. Either way, thank you, Nick, for the pearls. You can probably find them on Amazon as well, or you can make them from scratch, but I heard that is such a long process. Anyway, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more down-to-earth experimenting cooking videos, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and if you guys have any ideas, let me know. You can tell me in the comments. I have social medias you guys can message me on, or tweet. You can tweet out. I can't talk. Anyway, you can message me on Twitter, Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat, TikTok even. Find me on those social medias. I have the account names down below. And if you guys have any recommendations, which I do have some ideas for this channel, I'm writing recipes down. And I'm really excited to share them with you guys. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!